Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Virgo. So it amazes me how you have come so far, and you've got a lot of knowledge that you bring with you to this part of your journey. This week is definitely going to be about new beginnings, and those new beginnings are definitely revolved around the way you feel about yourself. So this has so much to do with self-care and self-love, and the realization in general about how you have come to realize certain things about yourself and being okay with what hasn't worked for you for so long. Okay, you finally this is truth coming out, so there's going to be a lot of what was revealed coming to light. You're going to hear about a lot of people's opinions, where whether that be about you, whether it be about the position that you're in. This is also work related. A lot of opinions are now literally being brought up. Take it with a grain of salt is the message I'm getting for you. You may not like what you hear and a lot of what you hear that sounds really good. You might even begin to question whether it's coming from somebody in a genuine way, or there is a lot of self-doubt that you still are trying to get over this part of it. But you're really trying to get past that. It is just taking such a long time for you to get to where you are, and especially where you have come, where you, to get to where you are today, because of so many bumps in the road, because of so many people interrupting your path and trying to question your path. I guess there is a lot of history there, that this has a lot to do with becoming the real you that you should have become or could have become many years ago. However that translates to you, and it does, I dare say this will translate to you in a lot of different ways. In fact, there's a lot that was unclear to you up until this point. Now you're in the driver's seat. I'm getting that this is also getting something around now when it comes to your health and well-being. And confidence. I'm getting something around confidence. I'm getting something to do with surgery. Now, a lot of you are considering surgery. I'm getting that this is cosmetic or plastic surgery, something around. I'm even getting that the message come through as elective surgery. So however these specific words fall into place for you, and if they do, this is really going to be a topic, the topic of conversation for you specifically. Although when I say that it's in your mind, you're only discussing it with a select few. Okay, when I'm talking, when I mention in terms of topic of conversation, there's not a lot of people that you're talking to, but if not just one other person, okay, if not a whole bunch of people, just one other person that you really trust, that you just wholeheartedly do trust, because you're not all about discussing it with a variety of people. Mostly this is very personal to you. It would be, I'm seeing it could be even a close group of friends. It means the world to you regardless. Okay, it's something that you've been given a lot of you've given a lot of consideration to, so it's a very serious matter for you, and you take these things very seriously, of course, and you're doing whatever you've decided, on for the right reasons. But just be mindful that you don't get yourself too worked up. This could happen right at the last minute, where you're thinking about things way too much. There's that overthinking part of it that comes into play. You could be doing a lot of questioning. You could be doing a lot of second guessing the people involved. So let's say, for example, if you've made a decision to go ahead with a specific kind of with surgery in general, okay, you get to a point where you're ready, but then at the very last minute, there's all this self-doubt, and as I said, second guessing, questioning, so on and so forth. You are going to achieve the results that you desire. I do see that you could be rather enjoying life way too much at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic. There is a lot of positivity. So it is great news for you overall. Not just good news, but great news. That the results are going to reap the rewards for you in every way. If you don't decide to go ahead with the surgery, I do see that you've just saved yourself a lot of money. That is most probably the only thing that I'm seeing as it being the difference between the two. Moving on, I'm also noticing that there could be a new attraction for you guys as well. This is coming through, and this has something to do with it's coming in very soon if it hasn't happened already. I am seeing that you could be falling for someone just quietly. I don't see that you're making a big fuss about this. So I do see that you could be just quietly keeping your opinions to yourself about a specific person, not voicing your opinion. You're not talking a hell of a lot about your love life. You're keeping things on the down low, very hidden, very quiet indeed. So if you've got your eyes on one person, two people, or whatever the case may be for you, it's just very, very hidden. It's very closed off. So it may look one-sided. It's clearly not. But for one particular person, one person specifically, they may not be expressing themselves, but you're doing just the same. But this goes for both parties. But there is definitely a lot of emotion deep inside that's almost, it almost looks as though it's ready to explode, but you are keeping things under wraps and you're doing this effortlessly. Thank you, Virgo.